and welcome back to another episode of Ignite Your Power, the Kathy Mou Podcast. I'm your host, Kathy Mou. I'm an empowerment coach, and I teach people how to live the BS life, aka the bliss soft life, a concept that I came about of empowering you to unlock your full powers, your full potential, and to overcome all the fears, doubts, with tools and guests that come on to teach you how to fully ignite your power. So, I'm so grateful you're here, and this is a space all about helping you unlock your true power. So, if you're here today, this episode is here because it's meant for you. Today's episode is all about finding your life purpose. It's so incredible once you truly tap into finding your purpose. It's your soul's calling. It's why you came to this lifetime on this earth plane. This is why your soul wanted to come here for a reason to learn something. There's this mission that you wanted. And so this is how I teach people, teaching people how to unlock their power, live the bliss soft way, which is all about ease, self-love, purpose, and spiritual alignment. So today's episode is truly close to my heart, and we're going to talk about finding your purpose, which helped me finally unlock something within me that ignited something and kept me going and is making life so incredible and fun. And I look forward to living life every day because of my purpose, because of my mission. And when I figured this out, it was after going through a very, very hard time in my life. And most of us go through a very, very tough time in our life because it gets us closer to the path of our soul purpose or our soul mission. And why it's so important to find your soul mission, because that's how it's connected to finding your purpose, your happiness, your fulfillment. And we'll tap into how to uncover it today too. So this episode is truly for you if you are here, and I do not believe in coincidences. Everything is always meant to be. So I'll be sharing my personal story in this episode, how I discovered my purpose, the beautiful transformations I witnessed in my clients through coaching, and some powerful tools that can help you reconnect with your true self and unlock your gifts. So if you're ever lost or stuck or unsure of your direction, this episode is for you. So stay for the end because I will pull a angel oracle card for you all and to see what the message is for you right now. Okay, so let's start with my story and how I started learning about what my purpose was. And mind you, I've been lost my whole life. I grew up being an Asian American, living up to my parents' expectations, living up to society's expectations of me, and being so hard on myself, being a perfectionist, or thinking that I had to be a certain way, or look a certain way, be a certain way because of my race. And that totally was not in alignment with who I was. I was so judgmental. I was so trapped in my mind, and I just didn't feel free. And literally, I was so disconnected. And if you're listening right now, do you feel disconnected from who you are? Do you feel like you're putting on a facade or a mask? Or you're living up to certain expectations, or you're hard on yourself? If you are, that's not your true calling. That's not your true purpose. That's how this is our society has conditioned you to think that way or be that way. So I was doing all these things that thought that I should be doing, right? Working hard, being a good daughter, being a good sister, trying to build a family, having a significant other. But inside, everything that I was doing just still felt empty, right? I didn't feel fulfilled. Like I knew there was something missing in my heart, and I was doing everything right that society said that I was doing, but still something was missing, and I knew it, and I couldn't explain it, I couldn't understand it. But me going through my journey with having endometriosis and infertility changed all of that. So, in that very dark period of my life, I figured out that I didn't love myself at all. I didn't put myself first my whole life. And finally going through IVF and figuring out endometriosis at the age of what, 32, I think. So in my early 30s, that's when I finally started taking care of myself, learning what self-love meant, taking care of my body physically, mentally. I never talked about mental health. I never knew about it. Being Asian American, we don't talk about emotions. We don't talk about our mental health. We don't talk about anything that's wrong. Everything's always push through, push through, push through. If there's something wrong, you got this, and then you just kind of overcome it, you brush it to the side, and you just keep going, going, pushing. And that's how I've been living my whole life. So I've been on fight and flight mode my whole entire life. And it's exhausting. And my body and my nervous system is so out of whack. And this is why I couldn't have kids when I wanted to, because my body was, yeah, not able to carry a child. If my body's on fight and flight, it's like thinking I'm trying to run away from a tiger or a lion. That's what my body's signaling, even though it's not. But my nervous system was so shot. Like, of course, it's not going to be able to carry a child. So I literally had to take 2 years to rediscover myself, to calm my nervous system, and to learn about mental, physical, emotional, and it led me into spiritual health, like spirituality. And I never really tapped into that either growing up. So it was crazy. Like going through what I went through at the time, it felt like the worst. I was depressed. I was full of anxiety. I hated life. I was stuck in victimhood that, man, why did God make me go through this? Or, I just didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel until I went through all of that. And now looking back, I'm like, dude, I needed to go through that, or else I wouldn't become a good mother. I wouldn't have learned self-love, and I wouldn't have known my life purpose of being here on this podcast and being the empowerment coach and unlocking my gifts of card reading. Like, so many amazing things happen when you go through hardships. It's because you need to learn certain lessons before you can level up to the next. And so I did a round of IVF, got a miscarriage. And then last year, I actually conceived naturally and then had a miscarriage too. So, like things always happen for a reason. You just don't know. And I just didn't know at the time. But looking back, I'm like, dang, my body was tired, my spirit was broken. And I kept asking the universe, why me, right? Being stuck in that victim mentality. But through that pain, I started to awaken into my soul being. I began diving into spirituality, like I said, energy healing, seeing numerology, angel numbers everywhere. I didn't even know what that was. And slowly I realized my pain had purpose. And I'm sure if you're listening now, you're going through a tough place in your life. Maybe you're feeling stuck or lost and you just don't know what to do. Maybe you're stuck in your 9 to 5 job right now that you hate so much and you don't want to follow your dreams because of fears or the people around you saying you can't do it. And so much of us don't take the courage or the direction or actions needed to go towards what we truly are passionate about or so calling because we're so out of tune with what we truly want. And part of it is you believe that you don't deserve it. So you just kind of give up on your dreams or yourself. And so what my dark period of time has taught me that my soul had been guiding me all along. The lessons I went through weren't meant to destroy me, they were meant to rebirth me. And I felt rebirthed after going through infertility. And actually, I ended up conceiving my child naturally. And now I have a 3-year-old daughter. She's so beautiful. And I'm trying to conceive baby number two. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I know it's going to happen soon. So I just know that everything is happening in divine timing. And, when I realized that my pain was actually my purpose of figuring it out, um, I just knew that I was meant to help other people struggling, people who lost themselves in the chaos of life. And I love just re making people remember their power and igniting something within themselves. because I wish that I had someone like me during my hard times. And if I had someone to cheer me on, to make me feel less alone, man, I would have gotten over it much quicker. I wouldn't have to go through depression, right? And I mean, yeah, everything is all for a purpose, but I just am so passionate about what I'm doing that it keeps me going even when the times are so hard. So it's so weird that I couldn't put it into words what my life purpose was. I always loved helping people. Like, I'm always the go-to person of my friends and family that people ask for suggestions and advice. I just love listening, helping people solve their issues that they're going through. And I don't know, it just led me into empowering people to remind them that they are divine, worthy, and capable of creating a fulfilling life, no matter what they've been through. And that realization changed everything for me. It was like my heart came back online. My purpose gave me direction, energy, and peace. And I knew I was finally living in alignment with my soul, doing what I do now, even though it is so hard. Still me juggling a 9 to 5, doing my coaching, my card readings, doing this podcast, having a daughter, being a mom. Like, even though life can get hard and hectic, but I still feel free knowing that everything is aligning exactly the way it's meant to be. But yes, I'm still part of the matrix, but I'm still living in alignment with my soul purpose. And it just feels good to do that. And I thought about this because I was like, when I found my purpose, that was when I started feeling alive. I started feeling happy, joyful. And of course, your journey of finding your purpose can take a while. It can. Or you already know it within you and you just haven't taken the action. So, why is finding your purpose so important? Because your purpose is your anchor. It's what keeps you grounded when life gets hard. It's your guiding light when everything else feels uncertain. When you're living in alignment with your purpose, everything flows. You attract opportunities, people, and experiences that match your vibration. You stop chasing and start magnetizing. Your purpose is connected to your soul mission. It's why you're here on earth. When you're disconnected from it, you might feel anxious, stuck, or unfulfilled, no matter how successful you look on the outside. But when you're aligned with it, you feel joy, clarity, and peace, even when things aren't perfect. And that's because purpose brings meaning. It reminds you that every challenge you faced was shaping you into who you were meant to become. And that's why I was giving you my story. This is exactly why. It looks like I have the perfect family case scenario, but then something still was missing, and that was that purpose. And this is why a lot of people chase money. They think that money is going to fulfill them, but it's not. It's what money actually will bring for you. It might be that freedom, or it might be that what thing that you think is going to bring you joy. It's not money itself, it's what money represents for you, right? So for me, money represents freedom to do the things that I love, to be able to pay my bills on time and not have to stress, so I can live more in alignment and free flowing, to be able to spoil my family and friends if I wanted to and not have to think about it, to just be able to give to people that I love and who are struggling. That's what money means to me. And this is why we're all trying to earn money for a reason, for a purpose. But it's not because you just want money, it's because you want a certain thing that money will give you. So I wanted to give you guys also an example of how one of my clients, she was so lost and she finally found her purpose. And it's literally one of my favorite parts of my work is watching my clients rediscover their purpose. And she came to me completely lost. And she's like, I don't even know who I am anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. I just feel so lost. She had given up so much of herself to her job, her family, that she forgot what lit her up. And during her card reading session, we had a couple. It showed her something that she needed. And I said a lot of things that helped guide her in through having compassion for herself and unlocking her intuition. And we worked together through self-love practices, inner child healing, and intuitive journaling. And man, just in a couple months, 3 or 4 months from the first card reading we've had and our encounter, she's just unlocked so much. And now she's always had like a gift for mediumship. She just didn't know what it was. And she had no real one really surrounding her who understood this. And so I was able to be that guiding light for her. And she went through a card reading for a certain question, but that led her into figuring out her soul mission and her purpose. And it's been so beautiful. She like is glowing. Like I'm not even kidding you. From before to now, she's been empowering herself. She's been doing self-love, self-care things. Like, oh my gosh, I am just so excited because this is just the beginning. And she helped me talk to my father when he passed on October 21st. It was 10 years. And I was just like, let's see if you could tap into my dad. Not a big deal if you can't, like, because she hasn't really fully tapped into her powers. And then she did. And she's like, oh my God, I feel your dad's presence. She just started talking to me. And yeah, and then that opened something for her. And now she gets to fully be in her power. And it's only going to get stronger and stronger and better and better, and she's getting closer and closer to her purpose, like what she's really truly meant to do. And I know she's meant for great things. And if you're aligned to me, I know that I'm an angel soul here to bring light to people. And the world. And I'm here to unlock that light and power that you have within you. So I do it through my card readings. I help guide you. I help give you clarity. And then another one, it's beautiful, that I did a card reading for a friend, and she was trying to conceive her child, and she was just asking, "Oh, what do I need to do to get my baby?" And I pulled cards, and it led her into the path that she knew exactly what she needed to do to get her son, who is now a year old. And miracles happen every day, and I'm just an avenue to help give you clarity, guidance to get there faster than you doing it on your own. And think about it. We all have our own power to unlock our gifts or things, right? But it could take longer. But when you have a guiding light or a person to guide you there, you're gonna get there faster. And that's what I do. I do it with my empowerment coaching. I do it with my card readings. I do it with my podcast, which you're here listening to now. So if you're called and you're feeling stuck, like, dang, I need some clarity. I need some guidance. Book a card reading. Trust me, you won't regret it. And if you don't get any type of clarity, I will refund you 100%. Like, I'm not even joking you. I guarantee you that you will get something, some clarity, some guidance out of that. And I do that through the card readings and tapping into your angel's guides and higher source. And what makes me also that's truly different is I truly care for your success. I truly care to see you happy. That's what brings me joy. And I know this is what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to bring light to people and to lead them into their soul mission, their soul purpose. And it's so beautiful to watch. It's so inspiring. It's just exactly my soul purpose. And every time I see that smile or every time I hear a story, it lights my soul up. My heart expands. Like I feel this big heart of gratitude that I can't even say. It's just this feeling of warmth, of light. that just like, yeah, but makes my whole body vibe in such a great way. And I want this feeling for you guys, whatever it may be, whatever your purpose is, that I know you can do it. And if you're here listening now, this is your time to find your purpose. So let's talk about how you can start uncovering your purpose. You're probably like, geez, Kathy, how do I do it? Like I said, you can book a card reading. But if you're not ready for a card reading, here are some few powerful tools that I use for myself and my clients. So journaling prompts that you can do for yourself is you can write it down, get a pen and paper. If not, come back to this section to write it down or, listen to the journal prompts. So ask yourself, when do I feel most alive? What activities make me lose track of time? What pain have I turned into wisdom? And if I weren't afraid, what would I be doing right now? So these answers for these questions will give you powerful clues about your soul's direction. Okay, and journaling is one of the best tools to use for discovering what your soul wants, because that's when you're getting quiet and, you're quiet with yourself so you can write it down. Okay, numerology guidance, your life path number. So you can calculate this. I don't have a personal video, but if you just put in YouTube like life path number calculation, you can do that as well. And it will help reveal so much about your purpose and strengths. It's literally like your soul's blueprint. And I use it in my sessions to help clients understand what they were born to do. And then obviously numbers, angel numbers, I use in my coaching and my card readings to help get you guidance. Okay, and third is meditation. Set the intention to connect with your higher self. Ask for signs. And when you ask for signs too, you can see the signs through angel numbers, okay? And when you get silent, ask your soul, what is my soul trying to tell me? See what pops up. See how you feel. And four, self-love and self-care. These are so important. You can't find your purpose if you're constantly pouring from an empty cup. So you need to nourish yourself. Rest. Do the things that make you feel grounded and whole. Do the things that make you feel happy. Do the things that you want to do, not what other people want you to do. What truly makes you happy. Because remember, when you take care of yourself, you create space for clarity to flow in. And if you need support in discovering your purpose, that's where I come in. I help women unlock their gifts, understand their spiritual blueprint through numerology, and reconnect with the parts of themselves they've forgotten. Together, we can uncover your soul mission so you can live with more ease, joy, and alignment. And remember, this is your life that you get to pick and live and choose. And don't think that you have to live for somebody else or other people's expectations. That's just what the Matrix makes you believe that you have to do. But when you break free from it and you start living the BS way, dude, life is so more freeing, more in alignment. Like you're just so free from your thoughts, free from your expectations, free from the beliefs that you once thought were so ingrained and so wrong for you. It's just so freeing to just feel alive and to bring that light and yeah, to bring that light into this world. It just feels so freaking good. And when you find your life purpose, you're going to feel this expansion, this freeing energy. And your connection to higher source is going to be greater. You're going to be happier. You're going to be this powerful manifester. You're going to be more in alignment, meaning you're going to be able to attract things easier to you. You're not going to be pushing and pulling. You're going to be less resistant. You're going to be a better receiver. Just the energy starts aligning for you in such a beautiful way, in such ease. It's going to be amazing. It's like you have that power to create that at any moment in time. You can create it right now. You have guidance. You have support. So don't make excuses. Just take that action. Just take that action. because you have nothing to lose. Think about it. Would you rather live one more day in misery, or would you rather live one more day closer to your dreams, closer to happiness? You get to choose that every day. If you want to wake up to a miserable life, or if you want to wake up to life full of purpose, happiness, and joy, you get to pick that through the actions that you take. So stop making excuses if you are. Stop trying to be the victim. Stop trying to live in fear, because you have choices to get and move out of them, to move from lack, scarcity, fear, anxiety, overwhelm, into love, light, trust. There's a choice. And you have guidance. I'm here for you. Literally, if you're here listening, this is your time to take that action now. Don't wait, because the people that you're meant to help heal, to help make a better world and raise this collective vibration is now. You're meant to do that. So don't dim your light anymore. This is your time to rise and shine. Literally. And I'm saying all of this out of freaking love for you. Okay? As an empowerment coach, as a person that is so scared of what other people think, honestly, so scared. Of course, this pops out. 1919. I know it's bent, but ignore. But this is about cycles. Karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control, because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. How in alignment is this, though? Finding your purpose. So stop living the same cycles. You have not found your purpose yet. This is why you're probably here, led to this. And so you keep repeating certain cycles because you're not living in your full alignment. You're not living in your soul purpose. So it keeps making you relearn karma. Karma is not a bad thing. Karma is there to make sure that you live in alignment into the purpose of what you really are trying to overcome, like the lessons that you want to learn. And so it keeps showing and popping up until you learn them, right? So you're still probably in this karmic cycle, and it's time to break free. This is the perfect timing to do it now. Book that card reading. Make a change. Start taking action, because literally it's time to break that karmic cycle, to break it, to make space for something new in your life, into your purpose, into alignment, into who you truly are on a soul level, not just your physical level. Ooh, that was such a good reading, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what resonated with you. If you like this type of video or podcast, I truly believe that having a life purpose is a huge thing, such a huge topic that we don't talk about enough. And it's something that your soul truly needs. And I may be a little harsh today, but it's because it's needed. Okay? You're meant to hear this, and you're meant to take that action. So, beautiful soul, remember this: your purpose isn't something you have to chase, it's something you awaken to. It's already within you. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every detour, it was all preparing you for your purpose. You are not behind. You are exactly where you're meant to be. And if you're ready to go deeper to uncover your soul mission, your purpose, and your spiritual gifts, I would love to guide you. You can book a one-on-one coaching session or a numerology guidance card reading with me. The links are in the show notes below. And if this episode spoke to your heart, please share it, leave a review, or send it to a friend who's on her own journey of rediscovery. Thank you for tuning in to Ignite Your Power, the Kathy Mou Podcast. Until next time, keep shining, keep loving, and keep igniting your power, and go and live the BS life. Bye. Love you.